Leo, you're going through some flexibility stuff, fluctuating times. And when I say that you're going through some flexibility stuff, it's because this is the card that is beneath the deck. It says flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. There's some ups and downs. It feels like a lot of undulating right now. Things feel stable and then they're not. That is related to you not being sure if where you are is going to be long-term or short-term. Now, let me tell you about this. I started meditating on the energy before getting the cards out, before I push play on the camera, push start and record. And long-term flipped out, but that's been coming up for a lot of signs. So sometimes I get in my own head, Leo, and I'm like, okay, God, angel, spirit guides, that's a trailer, and I'll put all the cards back together and I'll start shuffling again. And it popped out again first. And so what you're working through right now, it's either you are in something that you want to be long-term or that you wanted to be long-term and then it stopped abruptly. And so you're going through something that just feels like ups and downs right now. I'll read to you what it says for the long-term card. It says, an opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for money. And then the short term popped out right next to it. And after that one, this position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries, you will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. Well, we say thank goodness for that, right? And then it says ups and downs, as I just shared with you just a moment ago. And it says your work has potential for both advancement and stagnation. See if there's hope, but allow yourself to move on if needed. And that's where that adaptability and flexibility is going to come into its prominence in your life and into importance for you right now. Again, I get the vibe that there's someone who's in something that's long-term, or you've been wanting this to be long-term and it either ended abruptly, or you're feeling like, okay, maybe I need to prepare to move on. It just feels like an unstable time right now. I don't know if this is short-term. I don't know if this is long-term, but we're going to get some cards out here and get more about what spirit thinks you should do, or anything that spirit wants to share with you about working through this very interesting, undulating time for you, Leo. All right, God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about the vibe of this. What does all of this mean? Long-term, short-term, flexibility. What is this all about for Leo? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What is this all about here? Overall vibe. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if there's a supervisor or a boss. I don't know if there's someone that you're working with who handles money in a very high up position, or it could be you. Maybe you can be in banking, maybe you can be in fiscal management, risk management, or something like that. And there is some chaos happening. This feels like there are positions being moved around, some people being let go, some people being laid off, and it kind of just feels like it's making people kind of scramble. People are on guard, people are a little bit defensive, but it just feels like there's commotion happening, possibly because of someone who is in a position of leadership right now. And maybe in some ways, something happening at the leadership level, again, is, I don't know if there's some type of cutback or some loss of funding in some way, and it's causing people in another position or as in a different level. I don't like to say lower level or upper level. I'm trying not to, because I like to flatten hierarchies as much as possible. But wherever the people who are feeling the effect of this, they're now kind of competing for to keep their job or to move on or move forward. And again, as I said, it could be that they're competing for this position. This is a leadership position or upper level or higher level position here. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about what the potential is within the situation that Leo is facing right now. And then Leo, you also know that that 5 of Wands is you as well. So this really could also just be about you working through any inner conflict, needing to center and reground yourself to decide what it is that you really want, okay? God, angel, spirit guides, what is the potential within the situation for Leo here? Thank you. Let's see. Uh-oh. I love this. There's wealth and opportunity around you with the 10 of Pentacles being here. Anything else you want to say? God, angel, spirit guides. Okay, you got a Queen of Cups here as well. Some discernment. Okay, and then you have the 10 of Cups here. So this also has an influence on legacy, retirement, relationships. This is all about the family. This feels like you and someone else, Okay, there's a couple, some type of divine partnership, someone who's really good about discernment, heart, mothering, loving, communal, despite the gender, and then someone who's really good about the home, the family, and keeping everything intact financially and fiscally. And then through that, it's likely that it's going to create some type of stability. There's a worry about stability right now that I'm sensing and feeling right now, but this just kind of feels like Spirit wants you to know that it's all going to work out. These are the best cards that you want to see in a money, career, or even a love reading. That means that things are going to work out. And whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're facing, by staying the course, staying true to yourself, putting in the work like you do. We already know, Leo, you know how to hold it down, stay the course, keep your eye on the prize. It's going to work out for you. God, angel, spirit guides, any other advice? This is a beautiful reading. Even though you're going through some stuff that feels weird, it's kind of scary right now. The unknown is very, very dark. It feels like Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be all right. God, angel, spirit guides, what advice do you have for Leo right now? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What advice do you have for Leo working through this energy? What advice do you have for Leo? Okay. You're going to have to stay on your mission. Okay. Now, the advice, though, when it comes to this fixed energy, you have both of them out here, very fixed, staunch. I'm on a mission. This is what I'm going to do. A lot of passion here. I'm going to get it done despite what anyone thinks. I'm in my mind. This is the sort of dedication. This kind of feels like to be careful. Okay, there's going to be an important balance here, that as you do whatever you feel like you need to do, Leo, to have the life that, I keep getting Virgo in my mind. I don't know if I'm talking to a Virgo Leo cusper, but whatever you need to do to stay the course and to create the abundance that you want, that is available for you, you're going to be in your passion, you're going to be on your mission, but it's important to not hold on too tightly until you forget to be flexible here. These cards together feel like, the advice is to not be so dedicated and so tightly wound on your goal until you forget the people that are involved. The people in the Ten of Cups, the people who might benefit from the legacy in the Ten of Pentacles, the wife, the husband, the partner, the kids. Don't forget about those people as you are making your decisions right now. It's really important because the Four of Pentacles holds on very tightly, and it's holding on out of fear. It doesn't want to make a mistake. But also too, when we get to the Four of Pentacles, that's kind of like a caution energy. Usually fours in the tarot, for me as a reader, that's kind of like a reminder. Like anytime a four card come out, it's a caution card in that area. So this is in the area of money. So be cautious not to be holding on so tightly to your money or to your own personal interests, your own personal ideas of how success should unfold, until you miss the point, or you miss opportunities, or until you have an adverse impact on your friends, family, or your career moves. That is what I have for you, my lovely Leo. Thank you for popping in, and hopefully I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.